Hello there, YouTube. It is Mrlubufu here, continuing journey into next set review. Again, focusing almost primarily on limited, so you guys do well at pre-release and release. If a card I think is worth mentioning for standard or other formats, I will do so. Okay, let's go. We have Basara Tower Archer. It's 2 mana 2/1 that has hexproof and reach, and will be trading with a lot of Vaporkins. The fact it costs green is also not bad for the green devotion, but it's not the best card in the world. Next we have Colossal Heroics, which I like the art. 3 mana plus Strive, multi-kicker, Thingamahoots. Cost color is green for each target beyond the first. Any number of target creatures +2/+2 and untap them. So it's like Savage Surge that costs 1 more for the first one. It's okay. Not much more to say than that. We have Consigned to Dust. So it's a 3 mana instant, destroy any number of artifacts, enchantments with Strive thing. So it's the same. So it's basically instant speed, fade into antiquity. No, yeah, fade into antiquity that you can do as well. So it's gonna be okay in this format. I mean, having some piece of enchantment removal is nice. Desecration Plague is a slower version of it, i.e., you start to see the difference between commons and uncommons. Also, the fact that it says or land immediately makes it cost more mana. Dictative Card Metroid, do not play this card limited. Some people have talked about this seeing some play in some standard decks or something like that. I don't think so, to be honest. Eidolon of Blossoms is very cute. We have another Enchantress, though I don't think it's that strong because it costs 4 mana. But in limited, this could be okay. I mean, it'll probably draw you 2 or 3 cards if they don't kill it right away. So, and the fact that it replaces itself means if they do kill it right away, it's not the end of the world. We have Font of Fertility, probably the best of the fonts, I guess. The blue one's also fine, but they're not that strong. Which is 1 green to cast, and then 1 color is green to rampant growth. So that's not bad. We have Golden Hind, aka Bambi, which Bambi taps for green. I know it's not actually Bambi, but yay! We have Golden Hind. I think this card's okay, by the way, for limited. Golden Hind Ox, it's a 5/4 for 6. That whenever 8 or another enchantment enters the battlefield, target creature must be blocked. That's a pretty strong effect. The fact it costs 6 means it's kind of slow, and it's not the biggest creature in the world, but it can do some interesting things in combat. Hero's Bane, the green pre-release promo, is very strong. That card can get out of hand really fast. Humbler of Mortals, 6 mana 5/5. Whenever it or another enchantment enters, your creatures get trampled, which is fine. Like Death Touch Trample is kind of brutal. If you guys should know that interaction because I've seen so many people miss the triggers on that, but it's okay. We have Hydra Broodmaster, it's a 6 mana 7/7. That has XX green monster X, because monsters you put XXX Hydras and so many X's, and this card's actually pretty strong in limited. Um, so yeah, 6 mana 7/7 is nothing to scoff at already, and the fact you get to poop out more Hydras, not bad. Not good for standard though. Crewfix's Insight is a card people are talking about a lot for standard. I don't think it's that good in limited, but it could be okay. I mean, if you have some bomb enchantments, it could be a fine one to play. So it's okay. Market Festival, it's 4 mana. That when enchanted land is tapped, its controller adds 2 mana. So it makes your lands much better, though I don't like it that much. It doesn't cantrip or anything. So it's ramp. So if you really need the ramp, take it, but otherwise, nah. Nature's Panoply. Panoply? Panomonopoly. There we go. I got this. No worries. Green instant costs 2 colors green for each target. This is basically saying choose any number of target creatures, aka trigger heroic a bunch of times and put a +1/+1 counter on them. Um, it's only really good in the heroic decks. It's not that good otherwise. Nesting Game Warden's a 5 mana 4/5, so its body is this is actually a relevant body. And the effect is okay. Like it so it replaces itself with a good card, so it's not the end of the world. It's no Ness and Asp, but it's still fine. Oakheart Dryads. Again, we see this 2 power, 3 toughness, which is quite relevant in a lot of cards. Um, that whenever it or another enchantment comes into play under your control, target creature has +1/+1. That's okay. It's not impressive, but it's solid. It's playable. Ferris Band Thunderhoof. It's a 5 mana 3/4 that has Heroic, which is 2 counters. So if you wanted more, another Heroic guy that put 2 counters, he's your guy. This guy's pretty solid. It's expensive though. Ferris Band Warchief. It's a 4 mana 3/3 Vigilance Trample that Centaurs get +1/+1 Vigilance Trample. Tribal Centaurs, done. We got this. There's actually plenty of Centaurs in this set, and this guy's, if you get him, you get to draft around him. He can be pretty fun. I don't think he's a bomber, but I think he can be strong. Ravenous, I'm never gonna pronounce that properly. It's a giant spider with vigilance and monstrosity. That seems okay in this format. No reach, which is the big thing, though. Renowned Weaver is a card I don't like because it's 1 mana 1/1 that you sack it to put a 1/3. So it's not like the one from Return to Ravnica block that you'd sack and get a 3/3. This gain a 1/3 with reach is pretty irrelevant. I don't like it. Reviving Melody. No, thank you. I don't like it that much. Cedar Grove Dancer is also a card I don't like that much. This is basically a bear, or it makes one of your other guys bigger. They had the same sort of effect in Absent Restored, I believe it was, and it wasn't that impressive then. Cetessan Tactics is a complete and utter bomb. This card's so good. This card might even see standard play, so definitely a card I would like to pick up. Solidarity of Heroes, 2 mana, that with Strive, choose any number of target creatures, double the number of counters. So that's why you have these like obligatory put a +1/+1 counters. I don't like it that much, but if you have a ton of ways to get counters, this card can get insane really fast. Spider Spine, I've already talked about this in detail in prior videos. I don't like it that much, to be completely honest. Strength from the Fallen is a card that I think is pretty strong and limited. Um, if you can make it work. Like if you don't make it work, then it's pretty bad. Because it doesn't affect the board right away if you don't have creatures in your graveyard, but you can start going into it a little bit. And that's why you have Swarmborn Giant, which is a card I don't like at all. It's a 4 mana 6/6, but whenever you're dealt combat damage, you sack it. If you're able to get this thing and monsters it, it's pretty cool, but there are some unblockable effects, which just make this guy really sad. Anyway, that's it for green. Thank you guys all for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and check out the other parts of the